feet. They allow us humans to walk, to run, to dance, to jump. There are even many anatomical features of feet that are similar to those of hands, with some exceptions, of course. One example is the phalanges, which are found in the forefoot, which just means the front of the foot. Otherwise known as toes, the phalanges of the feet make up for 28 out of 56 phalanges found in the human body. 3 phalanges per toe, with the exception of the big toe, which only has 2. There are 14 phalanges found per foot. The toes with 3 phalanges have a proximal, which are the largest bones in the toe, and seen as the pink structure. Then there's the middle or intermediate, which is the blue structure. As can be seen, the big toe does not have this, as it only has the first 2. And then the final, third phalange is the distal, which is the orange feature shown in the image, and that's the smallest one out of the 3. The next part of the forefoot are the metatarsals. The metatarsals are 5 longer bones found in between the phalanges and the midfoot region. They are numbered from 1 to 5 in Roman numerals, with the exception of this image, which is just simply 1 through 5. And they start from the medial, and the medial side is the side with the big toe. As can be seen, the number 1 starts with the big toe, and it goes on until the opposite side, which is number 5. Next, we have the midfoot, which contains the cuneiform bones, the cuboid bones, and the navicular bone. These bones work together to form the arches of the feet in a pyramid-like form. First of all, the cuneiforms, there are 3 of them, which are situated between the metatarsals and the navicular bones. And there is one on the medial, and then one that connects to the second and third metatarsal. The next part of the midfoot is the cuboid bone, and there's only one of them that is very cube-shaped, hence the name. It is located on the lateral side of the foot, which just means the outer. As can be seen, it's linked up to the 5th metatarsal, and the 4th as well, but mainly the 5th. And that shows that it's linked up to the outside of this foot. And basically the purpose of this bone is to connect the foot, mainly the forefront and the rest of the midfoot, to the ankle of the foot, aka the hind foot. It also provides stability to the foot. Finally, the last bone of the midfoot is the navicular bone, and there's also one only, and it's boat-shaped, and it's located in the inner side of the foot, on the medial side. As can be seen, it's kind of aligned to the big toe. It connects the talus, which is the ankle bone, which we'll get to in a bit, and it connects it to the other cuneiform bones and the cuboid bone. Finally, we have the hindfoot, which basically forms the heel and the ankle of the foot. First up, we have the talus bone, which is a small bone shaped almost like a tortoise's shell, if not a contorted tortoise's shell, and it sits between the calcaneus bone and the 2 bones of the lower leg, which are the tibia and the fibula. And the tibia and the fibula, they just basically support the remainder of the leg, and they kind of connect the legs to the foot, obviously. The tibia and the fibula go on top and around the talus to create what is known as the ankle joint. Next up, we have the calcaneus bone, which is otherwise known as a heel bone, and it is the largest bone in the foot that resides in the back of the foot, under the 3 bones that make up the ankle joint. As I had just said, it was a tibia, the fibula, and the talus. It is sort of curvy with crater-like features at the front of itself, and this is to fit in the talus and the other tarsal bones found in the foot. But then when you look at it from the back, it's very kind of round and just very not as complex as the front part of the calcaneus bone. Finally, we have the Achilles tendon, which, to put simply, it connects the heel to the calf for purposes of mobility. So without this, no one will be able to walk, to run, to dance, to jump, as I previously mentioned in the video. And it is one of the most important features of the body. As can be seen, the picture's pointing right to it. It's the very small muscle-looking feature. Remember, however useful your feet may be, this does not mean that pictures of your feet should be taken and sold to the internet. Thanks for watching, and keep on walking.